Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the start of a new Planet Coaster 2 series. It's been a while since we've done one of these. I wasn't actually planning on returning to the game, but a friend reached out and asked if I wanted to take part in the showcase they're hosting. And to be honest, it just seemed like a really good time to get back in. You know, they've been working quite a lot on free updates and bug fixes and the roadmap and all of that kind of stuff since launch. So, I thought it was a good time to check back in and see how they were doing. Now, the showcase I'm taking part in is hosted by Unlimited24 on Twitch, and it's the 321 showcase. The rules are pretty simple. We get a 50 by 50 square to build a mini park that features 3 flat rides, 2 roller coasters, and 1 gift shop. We're also allowed to use any landscaping and items from the scenery category outside the 50 by 50 square on the park, so the park blends nicely into this environment. As you can see, I started out focusing on the landscape, and I've basically spent the next couple of hours raising the surrounding areas and transforming it into this kind of tropical paradise where these massive jungle-covered mountains meet the ocean. As I get further and further into the build, I'm also fleshing out the idea for the park in a lot more detail. And maybe because it's just one of the songs in the playlist kept mentioning it, but I kept thinking about Cartagena and these lush Colombian rainforests, as well as pirates, and very much the golden age of piracy, which naturally led me to thinking about Pirates of the Caribbean. Not so much the films, but, the version of the ride that I saw in Disney World Florida back in the late 90s. About 10 years ago. Don't you dare correct me. So, this picture of a pirate cove becomes my guiding light throughout the rest of the build, and with the landscaping that you can see me doing here, I'm trying to create this sort of environment that pirates would actually choose to set safe haven in. So I'm working to create this steep, tree-covered mountain range with a lot of little plateaus and the park hidden, nestled at the foot on the beach with the mountain extending around and hugging the sides of the park. To really give it this kind of sense of security that you would kind of want if you're trying to, set up a safe haven from, I don't know, English Tea Company or whatever. East Indies Company? It doesn't matter, they were all terrible people that you definitely didn't want to be involved with. So, it's basically what I'm going for throughout this build. Now, I'm going to duck out now. I'm going to let you guys just enjoy the music, enjoy the build, and you can see how I get on with it. See you soon. Okay, we're coming to the end of the terraforming here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all had a good time. The next video is going to show me actually starting to build out what I kind of call the centerpiece to it all. It's a big Spanish colonial mansion type deal. That basically acts as like the queuing area for the first roller coaster that I build out. Anyway, that video will come out soon. If you all enjoyed this one, if you did, drop a like, give me a comment. If you didn't, give us a dislike, give us a comment. Have a good one, all. Take it easy.